Oh, there we go. All right, we are live. So, good evening, good people, and welcome to the Shop Black Enterprise Showcase here on Source Radio. I am your co host, Kamidra.
Yes, and I'm your other co-host, Shaisha.
Yes, and welcome. We are so glad to have you here. I'm also the host of the Biz Kids for Shop Black Enterprise, which is a young entrepreneur show. And the showcase ranges from the ages of 5 to 17. So we showcase all of the young Black entrepreneurs. So I know you guys are on here. Some of you may be old listeners or our loyal listeners, and some of you all may be new listeners, and we welcome you all. But we just want to talk a little bit about what is Source Radio. So it is an award-winning MFM digital broadcasting network. It has over 9,000 affiliated terrestrial and internet radio shows, and it ranges from listeners up to 50 million, with an average of 160,000 in the DMV. And so, what we do is we broadcast live, and we then have these streaming videos that can reach to not only the source broadcast, but also to social media such as Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So it ranges and reaches a broad audience. And so we're happy to have you guys here. And this is a great time for the premiere of the Shop Black Enterprise Showcase, especially for all of our guest business owners, because this gives you a great time to promote your brand. And we have a wide impact on not only the radio community, but also the social media community. And so that's why it's very important, if you are interested in, for our small and Black minority businesses that want to get their brands open and reach a broad audience, to join the Shop Black Enterprise here and get affiliated with the Source Radio, because we know that times are hard, and with inflation and many things that's going on, and you want to use all of the platforms that you can to promote your business. So we're here for you, and we are very interested in welcoming all of our Black and minority businesses.
Most definitely, most definitely. And honestly, not only is it important to put your business on the radio, it's important to listen to radio, right? Black businesses matter, and you can tune into sourceradio.com to become a part of our celebration of Black and minority owned businesses, supporting their entrepreneurship and supporting our mission to grow and sustain Black and minority owned businesses in every community. With your participation, we can really level the playing field. We have systematically been disenfranchised. We have systematically been cut out of loans. We've been cut out of opportunities to advance ourselves. And even historically, when we have done well for ourselves, especially with like Black Wall Street in Oklahoma, we see a lot of destruction come to us. So we have to band together. We have to be there for each other. And one way you can be there is by listening to Source Radio. We exist because of you, our valued listeners, and you will hear every song, attend every concert, festival, hear all the news, the stories, and most importantly, hear about those great Black businesses you can support. We need you to call in, listen, watch, and participate to get the message out across the Americas and across the world. We have a global platform, as my lovely co-host has already told you all. So make sure you join to become a listener, watch, listen, be on the radio, call in and be on radio where your thoughts and opinions matter and can be heard for everyone to hear. SourceRadio.com brings you jazz fusion, jazz crossover, hitting all genres of music to please all people, especially folks of color, because you know that we have our hand in that music bag, right? So we give you a seat. Yes, we give you a seat to watch, listen, and buy from Black and minority-owned small businesses on the Shop Black Enterprise Showcase. Streamed and recorded a few hours a week, and each showcase is going to feature up to 8 Shop Black Enterprise merchant members who are showcasing the very best and unique products that they're bringing to you all and their amazing services. So join us as a member. It's free. What? It's free. Listen up, y'all. We'll keep you up to date on special promotions and events. So today on Shop Black Enterprise, we have some great products and services for you all to learn about. If you have any questions, Kamidra, where can they call in at?
They can call in at Source Radio, and that number is 844 767 2723. Again, Source Radio is 844-767-2723, as well as you can email at info@sourceradio.com. And also, as my lovely co-host mentioned, if you not only can you be a listener, but we have some great businesses to showcase to you today. So after you finish, after you listen, say, hey, I want to be a part of that. I want to be interviewed and get my business out there. You can also get a 10-minute radio spot on the Shop Black Enterprise Showcase on Source for just $25. So and you cannot beat that. So again, we if you're interested, call 844 Source Radio, as well as email at info@sourceradio.com.
It cost me more than $25 to get my nails done. So
okay. Okay, and we're gonna have some businesses for you for that as well. So I think we are getting ready. We are so pumped to have these have these businesses for you. But before we begin, we have a special message from the owner of the Shop Black Enterprise. So she will be tapping in soon. Oh, and there she goes. So, hello, and we're welcoming Kendra. She is the owner of Shop Black Enterprise. Hello.
Hey, ladies, how are you?
Great. How you doing, Kendra?
Good. Shoot, y'all done did my whole spiel, so let me get it together. Hey, everybody, I'm Kendra McNeil. I'm the owner of Shop Black Enterprise. As they so eloquently explain, we showcase Black and minority businesses. Our job is, as Shaisha said perfectly, is to try to level the playing field for our businesses, because as we all know, we have been discriminated against in every area, and especially in business. Mm-hmm. So whether it comes from loans, grants, just general opportunities, we want to provide those for the Black and minority businesses that's been lacking. Unlike other platforms in this area, Shop Black Enterprise is a cooperative association, which means we not only advertise the business, but we give back. We offer low-income loans to those who qualify. We put advertising, business plans, websites. We put all of it together in a one-stop shop, because the main thing that we know is the majority of us, we can't call anybody to give us $100,000-$200,000 loan to follow our dreams. Right. You know, we can't stop life just to start this business. 90% of small businesses from Black and minorities are sole proprietorships. There's one person trying to make it happen, you know, and while they're trying to make it happen, they have to work another job. They have to take care of the kids. They got to take care of the family. They have to do everything at the same time. They just literally don't have the time and energy that it takes to put all of these things together, and don't have the finances, which is a big part of it, to pay somebody to put all this stuff together.
Can't move without money.
Right. And, you know, so at Shop Black Enterprise, we do that for you. From your membership, we put all these things together. Easy access for you. You know, we make sure that you know how to get your business plan together. We have attorneys set up for advice, because you're going to need that. You have to get your business straight. And that's one of the most important things. And we just provide that support and that information, as well as a huge platform. A huge platform to advertise your business, not only here, but on over all the social media sites. We have top-notch advertisers. Source Radio reaches hundreds of thousands of people on each show. So we're giving you that edge that's been missing, trying to level that playing field that we have so diligently tried to fight to get to. So a couple little selling points for Shop Black Enterprise is that you keep 100% of your sales, unlike a lot of the other platforms such as Amazon, Etsy, and the like. The more you sell, the more percentage they take. We don't take any percentage. You pay a flat membership fee, which is less than $2 a day.
Wow.
And that's what we provide with all these services, less than $2 a day. And you keep all your sales. We want you to keep all your sales, because what we're doing is we're trying to build generational wealth.
Yeah.
So we want your children's children to be able to call up somebody like, hey, I got a bright idea. And that money, and so, yeah, oh, what you need, a couple $100,000? Here you go. We want, that's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Because our children deserve it. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. They're creative. And we need to have that opportunity for them, because we're overlooked. Because we're small businesses generating less than $75,000 a year, the vast majority of them, the banks won't look at you. The Small Business Association won't look at you. You're not making enough for them to even look at you. So, and most people don't understand that process. And
how can you grow?
Huh?
So yeah, how can you grow if no one's going to invest in your seed stage?
How can you grow? They're not investing in you. And as we know, and a lot of times it is discriminatory, because they will invest in other people that's presenting the same thing. So we have to take care of our own. And that's what Shop Black Enterprise is about. That's what we're promoting. And that's what we're going to do.
I think that is wonderful. That is one of the reasons why we are here, because we want to do better. We want to create those opportunities, and I'm glad that you guys are doing that and we're all doing that and creating opportunities for our people, because again, like you said, we need it. And for $2 a day, you can't even buy a cup of coffee for $2 a day. So this is a great opportunity, a once in a lifetime opportunity for those who are interested, for our businesses. Come on, like Kim said, generational wealth.
You have to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, and if you don't spend time with those who invest in you, like Shop Black Enterprise, you're not going to succeed. Yeah.
And one other point, I can go on all day, but I'm gonna let y'all go because I know you got a show to do. Another good point, that what we're trying to do is we want to bring businesses together, to join together. We want to form partnerships, and that's a big part of our community that we don't know how to do properly and legally, and we're not comfortable with doing. But once you start doing that, and you'll see in the corporate world, it happens all the time.
Yes.
They're joining, they're merging, they're doing this. It's all about money. It's about money, and you'll grow. Oh, I'm sorry, just got a message in. The business don't stop.
No.
As you grow and you merge together, okay, 2 heads is better than 1. 1 + 1 is 2. You keep growing, and that way you'll get to a point quicker where you will qualify for certain things. And that's another point that we're really pushing, that we're going to educate on, and that we're going to help our people do, so that they can grow quickly, and you don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself.
Wonderful. Because I even know with the Biz Kids, we have a platform where they're going to come together and start to connect together to brainstorm on for each other, because we're all good at something. It's just maximizing and understanding what we're good at. And, again, having the opportunity. So with the Shop Black Enterprise, it creates that opportunity for everyone to come together, work together, and just build.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because you can't do anything by yourself.
No,
you cannot. You're not going to go, and that's the hard part, when we try to do everything by ourselves, because we don't know what else to do, and we have to provide that opportunity. We already have over 2,000 merchants as a part of Shop Black Enterprise.
Wow.
So yeah, we haven't officially launched yet. So we already have 2,000. It's growing steady. It's going to be big, and they're going to want to be a part of it, because it's going to be great.
Yes, join the movement. Shop Black.
Because Black businesses matter.
Black businesses matter. And tell them where can they go to get this information?
ShopBlackEnterprise.com. That is our main website, ShopBlackEnterprise.com. We're on all of the social sites. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. And so you just have to, no spaces, no periods, nothing. ShopBlackEnterprise.com.
All right. Yeah, so we love to hear it. So happy to hear how we can connect with you and how we can connect with other businesses to grow.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm so happy y'all are here doing a great job, and I'm going to be watching.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank
Make
you.
sure you're listening too.
I'm listening.
And we hope others are listening, but you have heard it from the owner herself. This is a great opportunity. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So if you are interested, if you know someone's interested, again, family, friends, we are trying to build generational wealth. We are building a community. So again, if you are interested, please check out shopblackenterprise.com. I will give you all of the information that you need to get started. And we are looking forward to having you here. So thank you, Kim. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
lady. Have a great show.
Yes,
Next
thank
time.
you.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time.
All righty. Again, you guys have heard it from the owner herself as to how important this platform is, how important Shop Black Enterprise is, as well as the opportunities that you will gain and you will get from being a part of this network. Again, you will get access to not only networking opportunities and people that can help, but you also will get that exposure on these type of platforms such as the social media, such as the Source Radio, which is as you heard, a great platform to be on to get your businesses out there. And you're going to hear it. We're going to constantly interview and show different Black businesses and hear their stories and hear their starts and see that they are a part of this. Again, already said 2,000 merchants before it's even launched. You can't beat that. So, and you guys can be one of them. So again, if you are interested in these opportunities, check out sourceradio.com as well as shopblackenterprise.com. And we are looking forward to connecting with you. And so, with that being said, we have a great lineup of interviews and shop of businesses that are coming up. I think we should be having the first business come up in a second. We're just waiting for him to get on. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. How about you, Sha?
I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be working with these amazing folks.
Here we go. We have Dr. Michelle Mraz. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm well. I was trying to share the link. I'm like, where's the link? Where's the link? I found it.
Yes, they will be able to see for sure. But we are excited to have you. And I'm going to give you the platform to tell us a little bit about yourself, or tell the people, the audience, a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Michelle Mraz, a newly assigned doctor, actually, of entrepreneurology. I'm a doctor of the study of entrepreneurship. And what I am is I'm a global speaker. So I'm an award-winning global speaker, multi-best-selling author. I do a little bit of acting in sci-fi movies, but that's beside the point. And I do some narration. And I have two podcasts, one called Denim and Pearls, Business Casual with Pearls of Wisdom from the Porch. And the other one is called Amplifluence, amplifying the influence of coaches, speakers, basically all influencers in wherever you are. And then I have a TV show called Mental Shift out of TNC, the Philippines.
Wow.
So I help speakers become better speakers.
I love it. I love it. So how did you start? Just give us some background, because I know you have a very, very touching and interesting story. So give us a little bit of background of how this all started for you.
Well, it was an accident, and I used to run political campaigns. I would write speeches for other people, thought that's where I was supposed to be. And in 2014, I was in a car accident, and it wiped my memory. So for 2 years and a couple of months, I was stuck in my body, unable to speak, unable to move without assistance. And in that time, I got very close to my inner critics who told me that I wasn't worthy. I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and I needed to just stay there and shut up. And I remember at the end of that 2-year point, I remember thinking, this has got to be more. And I cried and screamed at God, if you hate me so much, then kill me already. And I heard, you're not dead yet, get up. And I found myself 6 feet away from the couch that my husband had placed me upon. And I was on a mission. I was on a mission from God. I'm supposed to be speaking, but not just speaking, but to take that veil off of anyone I meet, so that they realize that each of us have a very particular gift, and that we are wasting those gifts when we look at other people and want to do what they do. We are supposed to be doing what we are put on this planet to do. It could be being the best mother, the best son. It could be, be the president of the United States. It could be any gambit of it. We all have a little piece of that puzzle of whatever we fit in. But only our soul knows what that is. Only we can find what that is. And what I do as a speaker, an executive speaker coach, is I help pull that message out of you. And then we wrap it into a message so that you can go out and speak upon it, so that not just you know that secret, that you can actually give it back to the world in whatever way, shape, or form that you are supposed to do it.
Wow. Showing people their potential and maximizing on it. I love it. And so, how long have you been doing this? And what keeps you motivated, not only because you have a gift, as we've seen, but what keeps you motivated to continue on?
Well, I started in 2016 when I started walking and talking again. It really started through my therapy as I was learning to, eat and use my left and right side. I have a traumatic brain injury, so I'm missing over my frontal lobe, over my left ear, the back of my head, and my two hemispheres have disconnected. So I had to relearn a lot of things. But I see that as the beginning of my speaking journey, because even in the doctor's office, the neurologists, I would tell them, I don't care if that didn't work. Let's try something else. I have to get out of here. I need to speak. And so my journey of speaking started through my therapy. I didn't wait to get better. I did it as I was getting better. And what keeps me motivated is I'm always getting better. We're all always getting better. So my motivation is I woke up today. Yeah. And there's a quote that says, if you want to know if your mission on life is over, it's not over if you're still awake.
Yeah.
So I keep going. That keeps me motivated.
Yes, I love that.
And I think a lot of times, which is good because you just bring a source of light, is that sometimes what hinders us is fear, is that fear. And I like how you said that, you didn't wait for you to get fully better. You started where you were and continued to progress. And I think that that's a powerful message, because sometimes we all feel as though we have to be our perfect selves to even start something, or we have to have it all together to just start. And sometimes your whole journey may shift another way just by starting, So I love it. I love it.
It's power. It's powerful. Stop waiting for someday. Someday is right now. Do it. One little tiny step. I mean, you're talking to a woman who had a 16-second memory. I did a TEDx. Okay. Don't wait till you're perfect to do something. Go do it.
Yes.
I love it. So, I mean, we can see the passion exuding out of you, but what do you like most about your what you do? Because you do a lot. You do it all. To be honest, you do it all. So what do you like the most about what you do?
It's the people. Okay. What I love most is seeing people light up. So when they meet me and they think, oh, that woman, she's different. She's different from everybody. That's why and then they meet me and they go, she's human. What? She's got a brain injury? What? She's going through breast cancer right now? And they see all these things that should be obstacles, and I'm still moving forward. And I see that light in their eye doing, if she can do it, I can do it. I do. Yes, that's exactly what I'm out here for, because there's nothing uniquely special. The only thing that's special about me is I know I'm on a mission and I keep going. The only thing special about me is I don't go alone. If I'm going to go to the top, I'm bringing as many people with me as I possibly can. And so when you're with me, I'm pulling. So people laugh and they say, yeah, Michelle keeps dragging us along. I do. No, I'm not dragging you. Catch up with my wake, because I'm moving fast. Come on, let's do it.
Yes. And you are a reflection of who's around you. So if you're pulling people along with you, then you are a driving force. You know what I mean? You're a reflection of those people who are around you. I remember hearing someone say, if the people in your team are broke, you can't be rich.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one of the perfect examples is most recently, I put out a book called Hold My Crown. Women of Grit Share Stories of Resilience. And that was Michelle, why don't you put out a story about your life? I'll put a story out of my life, but I want more lives in there. It's not just my obstacles. We all have different obstacles. They're all overcome, and they're small and they're big. So just because you say, oh, I didn't have that big of a problem. No, there's still obstacles that someone is waiting to hear how to get through them. So I brought 19 other women with me, and our book was shown on Times Square a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
yeah, you didn't see that? You gotta look me up on social media. My name, social media, because we're moving, and I've got this tribe of women moving with me, and then I keep finding more people as I go.
Wonderful. I love what you said. You're bringing others to the top with you, because that's what we all need to do. It's lonely at the top. Why not have our people there with us? So I love it. I love it. And we have some information. If you want to go ahead and give us a little bit about that, then by all means.
Well, basically, it's what I do. I help people with their body language, stage presence. Stage can be one person, stage can be 5 million people. Mm-hmm. It's all about how you present yourself. Human communication, we think it's when we're talking. Human communication is the first thing they see, that first 3 milliseconds. They decide, and it's just human nature. Do we run or do we go towards? Is it a lion or is it a kitty cat? And what I teach is, how do you present yourself before you ever speak? And then, how to amplify your magnetism. So I do trainings and coaching, things like that, about stage presence and how to develop your speech for a better message. But if you can get to that QR code, that's the PDF of the book I just told you about, Hold My Crown, Women of Grit Share Stories of Resilience. Okay. I'm giving it away for free. So read it, because I want to change lives. It's free. I want you to change lives. Look at that, get the PDF. And if you want more, you know how to find me. And if you say, yeah, it's good enough for me, write a review, because the more reviews, the more we get to reach more people.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. You guys have heard it. You can get this information, some of this information for free. Okay, so what is stopping you? Please, what is stopping you?
Free.
Yes. Well, because it's, that's my TV show, TNC, on the new channel in the Philippines. And that's what that image is about. Because I do have many hats. And if you're watching this right now, you're like, I can't track what that lady just said she did. Go to my website. It's my name. I have a brain injury, so I have to make things very simple for myself. It's all on my website. It's my name. You can find every YouTube, everything I'm connected to right there.
Wonderful, wonderful. So again, please check out all of her information, www.michellemoraz.com. So yes, so we'll get back into it a little bit. How do you feel like your business has evolved over the years? Because again, you have done a lot. So
yes, that's how to reach me. My business has evolved so quickly because of the relationships. Like we were just talking about earlier, you were talking with Kim. Relationships. People say with real estate, it's location. In the business world, it's relationships. And when you partner with people and you grow with people, and remember, some people are there for a season, a lifetime, or just a lesson. Make relationships and realize who's going to help you get to that next level and who's not, who's on your team and who's not. Remember, I have a brain injury, so there's things about me I cannot do anymore. I don't dwell on them. What I do is I find partners who are better at those things than I am. And I trade services with them, because especially when we're starting new, we don't have the capital, and it's really hard to get those loans. And I mean, even during COVID, when they were giving away those loans, I mean, I didn't fit that qualification to get that loan. So it's like, okay, who's out there who can help? And I found more people who are like, I need help too. I said, well, I'm really good at this. You're really good at that. Partner with people, grow together, because together, what is that? Rising tides raise all ships. So the other thing I do is I have a business called Amplifluence.com. Amplify your influence. I said that earlier. What it is, I go with my partners from city to city, and we bring in people who are influencers in the town, and we bring them together so they know each other. And then we introduce them to speakers and coaches and authors, people who will bring their message out that will help these businesses grow and bring the word out. We're basically building a gigantic Rolodex across the United States of know, like, and trust. Mhm.
Those are strong words, true, too.
Yeah.
Someone you really know, someone you really like, and then someone you really trust. And they all are not necessarily mutually exclusive.
I know exactly. And it's like, I like you, I know you, but I don't quite trust you. You've got to remember who that is. And you've got in business sometimes, and it's something I've learned very recently, sometimes the people who are smiling the closest to you aren't necessarily smiling because you're successful. They're smiling because they're waiting for a chink in your armor. Learn to recognize who those people are, because one chink, that one bad grape will destroy everything you have. So be careful who you partner with. That's a very important thing to do. If you are in the DC area, July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I'll be there with my team at Amplifluence and with my publisher, Perfect Publishing. So come out, see us, and you'll see the links on my website. You'll see them on my social media, but I'd love to meet any and all of you who come out.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. That sounds like an amazing opportunity. I know that I am looking forward to it. So thank you, because you have been giving us some gems. And again, I think that is important, especially for a lot of the business owners, or, those who are aspiring to have their own business, to know that you have to be careful. You have to know that know, like, and trust. And like you said, because these relationships are going to constantly be changing as you're evolving. So it's important to have a sense of discernment, and also be open and willing to learn as you are making this transition into a business. So
Yes.
wonderful, wonderful. And so, how would you overall define the success of your business? Because you've done it all.
Overall, define
Yeah.
fabulous. I will do it with my quote, my Maya Angelou quote. I have to share this with you. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. That is the summation of my business. And I bring it with love and smiles to everyone I meet.
Amazing, amazing. Yes, look, and when you have truly positive and committed people in your corner, there is no limit to what you can do.
No.
So if you can call Michelle Mraz, and she will be there, and she will believe in you.
And I will. I actually answer messages on my social media. People are like, "That's you." I do. Yes, it is. It is me.
But not only do you, but do you believe in us, but you get people to believe in themselves, and that's the main thing, because you have to start inner. Like, you had to start inner once you realize that things might not be the same after your injury. You have to start inner, and it shines out, and you are.
Well, you've got to think. I have a brain injury where I forgot a lot of people in my world. I forgot years of my life, and I had to believe by borrowing the belief of the people who I know loved me, like my husband and my children. And I had to borrow that belief that I could keep going through them until I could believe a little bit in me. And then I found more people, and I went, okay, I believe in them too. And I started borrowing belief until I felt completely me. Wow. So borrow belief when you need to believe, because the people who love us see us differently than we see ourselves.
Wonderful, wonderful. It has been an absolute pleasure having you here. Is there anything else that you would like to tell the people that are listening to you? Because I know they are going to be hitting you up and checking you out, because they want to be friends with Dr. Mraz. I know so.
You are my friends. Well, and I hope to see you in DC. That would be lovely. And what I would like to say to your audience is, life can be difficult. Bad things do happen to good people, but it doesn't mean you have to stop. God doesn't put us into bad places just to keep us there. The bad things don't happen that way. We're meant to learn a lesson. So if you're in a business and something's happened and it falls, or something bad happens, you're like, oh my gosh, it all fell apart. I'm not meant to do this. No, maybe you're not meant to do it the way you were doing it because you're copying someone else. It's not the way you're supposed to do it. Be like water. Go over, around, and through. Find your way, not someone else's way. Learn the lessons from the falls. We are toddlers at heart. We fall, we get back up. Fall, get back up. Remember who you are. You are a strong human. You're a strong person. That idea didn't come into you just by mistake. It was meant for you. So go do it. It's okay to fall. Get back up.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that powerful message. We appreciate you, and it was a pleasure having you here. And just one time before you go, tell the people how they can reach you.
Go to any social media, it's my name, michellemoross.com, or go straight to my website, michellemoross.com. Subscribe to me because that's where I say where I'm going next. I travel a lot, and I'd love to connect with you. I'm a very friendly person, and be the best version of you and be unapologetic about it.
Well, I certainly think we got friendly today, and I think we certainly got a message that we all needed.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.
Have a great rest of your show.
Thank you so much. You too. You have a great one, Michelle. We'll see you next time.
Good night, ladies. Bye-bye.
Wow.
It was wonderful, you guys. I know you have been, I feel so empowered now. So I just definitely, if you guys are interested, please check out. She will be here in the DMV area July 3rd through the 5th. So you don't want to miss this opportunity to meet Dr. Newly Dr. Michelle Moross. So, well, you guys, we have some more great interviews for you. We want you guys to stay tuned for part 2. And check out part 2 of our interviews. Again, if you guys are interested in becoming a listener, check out sourceradio.com. Also, if you are interested in getting a spot on the radio show or our Shop Black Enterprise Showcase, please visit the email, info@Source Radio, as well as give a call at 844 Source Radio. Again, it is only $25 for these spots. You cannot beat it. As well as if you are a business owner or merchant and you are interested in becoming a member of the Shop Black Enterprise Network, please check out shopblackenterprise.com. But
Exactly. Well, we've told folks where they can go get the information, how they can tune in and learn even more of the information. We've even brought some amazing folks in front of you and even more amazing folks to come. I think we've done a great job here today, Demetra.
Yes. And we hope you guys tune in for our next one. So definitely stay tuned. But all right, we will see you guys in part 2.
See you in part 2.